2 in a row against Tarboro. After 2 come-from-behind wins at home, the Steamers are trying to do what they've yet to do this summer. Beat Tarboro. A chance here tonight at historic Hicks Field and a chance tomorrow night at Tarboro Municipal Stadium. And thus far, the Clams have dropped both contests to the PCL East, leading River Bandits 8-1 on the season and losing just their first game on Thursday night. The River Bandits have been charging through their schedule. Barton College ace Jared Davis is on the mound for the Clams, trying to put an end to that. It's Eatonton Baseball Club night at the ballpark as the Steamers try to get above 500 for the first time this season. Live from historic Hicks Field, I'm Ray Dunn, and you are tuned into the Eatonton Steamers YouTube channel. Steamers coming off an off day yesterday. Team got a chance to breathe after 4 straight days of games. A little team bonding, guys hanging out, enjoying summer ball. The night before, another come-from-behind victory. A Chase Bruno bloop single down the right field line gave the Steamers a 3-2 lead in the 7th, and they went on to win the game over the Wake Forest Fungo 3-2, improving to 3-3 on the season. Hence, looking to get above 500 tonight. Jared Davis on the mound has pitched 1 inning thus far. And Jonathan Peacock will be the starting pitcher for the Tarboro River Bandits. As we get set to get going here. Leading off, Tanner Smith, the second baseman for the River Bandits. And the first pitch from Davis misses. 1-0. Second pitch, sent in the air towards shallow right field. Bruno over there at second base makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Let's take a look at that defensive lineup for the Steamers. Pitching, obviously, Jared Davis. Behind the plate, Josh Pernetti. The infield, Jacob Mustaine at first base. Chase Bruno at second. Anthony Stalin at short. And Casey Hare at third base as the first pitch from Davis. In for strike to Anthony Sherwin. And the outfield, Aaron Copeland in center field, Hunter Cole in left field, and Jackson Hipp in right. Count even at 1. Now to Sherwin. The Bucknell shortstop. And the 1-1 bounces in. 2-1. Sherwin in this spring, 107 plate appearances, 2 homers, 15 RBIs. 2-1 to him. Evens count up at 2. And the 2-2 pitch. Popped in the air, foul down the third base line. Casey Hare giving chase. The picnic area looks away, and that one lands in the picnic area, keeps the count even at 2. Two pitch. Called, third strike, and there are 2 away. First official start of the summer for Jared Davis for the Steamers. Davis had taken the mound for the Moorhead City game that was eventually canceled due to rain after 2.5 innings. And the first pitch here, a strike. And there to Pete Cosentino, the left fielder. Breaking ball in there. 0-2 quickly from Davis. And the difference for Davis is getting his slider going. 0-2. 1-2 now. The gave batters fits in live ABs before the season. Gave batters fits all spring long at Barton College. 1-2 swing and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3. Go the River Bandits. Steamers coming to bat in the bottom of the first when we come back on the Eatonton Steamers YouTube channel. Welcome back inside historic Hicksfield. I'm Ray Dunn. Steamers coming to bat in the bottom of the first. We'll take a look at the lineup real quick. Leading off, second baseman Chase Bruno, who had the go-ahead single in Wednesday night's game against the Wake Forest Fungo. Hunter Cole in left field, batting second. Cole has found his way in the lineup consistently. Doing a good job hitting the ball early in the season. Has been able to play both corner outfield positions and first base. Aaron Copeland once again in center field, batting third. Ian Jenkins, a new addition to the roster as of Thursday, is the designated hitter, batting fourth. A little bit more on him when he comes to bat. Jacob Mustaine, the first baseman, batting fifth. Anthony Stalen, shortstop, batting sixth. Josh Pernetti, the catcher, batting seventh. Jackson Hipp in right field and batting eighth. Casey Hare, the third baseman, and batting ninth. Chase Bruno getting us started. Bruno thus far, 3 RBIs on the summer, 18 plate appearances. And the first pitch to him. Fouls it back. 0-1. Those who didn't catch the game on Wednesday, he had a bloop single that may have been 6 inches off of the right field line, landed in no man's land, and kicked away, allowed a run to score. 0-1 pitch, grounded foul. There was the suspension of disbelief as that ball was coming down that it was actually going to land in fair territory. And the stream camera obviously doesn't cover all the way to that right side, or just the nature of the camera and where we are positioned. But when I tell you it was narrowly fair, it does not get much closer than the way he got. He grounds this one through the hole and a base hit for Bruno. Leadoff man aboard for the Steamers. Hunter Cole, the left fielder, coming to bat. Cole tied for the team lead in hits with 5. Has driven in a run. Leads the team in steals thus far this summer. And throw over. Trying to keep Bruno in check over at first base. Does have a steal thus far this summer. Another throw over. A little bit closer this time, but the ball came out of Andrew Casey, the first baseman's glove. Jonathan Peacock still glancing at first. His first pitch to Cole is grounded through the hole. A base hit. Bruno looking around second. He'll hold up there. First and second now, nobody out. Pair of hits to lead off this game for the Steamers. Aaron Copeland coming to bat. Copeland a solo shot in Tuesday's ball game. Has 5 hits, 22 plate appearances, 2 runs batted in. Again, doing the work of playing center field. We had Adam Fine on the broadcast on Wednesday night. Center fielder for the Steamers to begin the season, who unfortunately will be done for the season now due to a knee injury. But he was on here talking about Copeland learning center field and how impressed he was with how quickly he picked it up. First pitch to Copeland, up and in, 1-0. You need Copeland's bat in the lineup just about every day. Peacock looking back at second, and the pitch popped into the air near the Tarboro Riverbends dugout. Catcher trying to make a play, unable to. Ball drops to the ground, and Copeland has new life in his at-bat. Tough to get a gauge on how close he is to the bunker-like dugouts. Just went for the underhand catch, unable to make it. Count even at 1. The right-hander from Mount Olive takes a look back at second, and now we're going to step off and turn that way. Once again, Peacock prepares. Second glance back to second and a third. And now it kicks and fires. Copeland fouls that one down the right field line. Peacock pitched 3 innings on opening night against the Steamers and was rather efficient. Faced 10 batters, retired 9 of them, obviously going 3 innings. Really steadied the ship after the Steamers had jumped out ahead in that game. 1-2 to Copeland. Fouls it back. He's taking their time early on throughout this at-bat. It was incredible the speed at which Wednesday's game was played, the 3-2 victory for the Steamers. 2 hours and 23 minutes. I don't think we'll see another one like that this summer. Peacock's pitch, inside. Nearly hit Copeland. People still piling into Historic Hicks Field as the stands continue to fill up. Another big crowd here tonight. And once again, Peacock not liking what he sees from Bruno over there at second base. The middle infielder from Montreat. Getting into the mind of the pitcher a little bit. And the pitch now to Copeland. Sends this one in the air to left field. Left fielder going back to the track, and this one is gone. A 3-run home run for Aaron Copeland, his second of the summer, puts the Steamers up 3-0 in the bottom of the first inning. And it's what anyone around here will tell you about Aaron Copeland. When he starts to hit, he doesn't stop hitting. A home run on Tuesday night, that's a sign of things to come. Sign me up. Nobody out, already 3-0 Steamers. Ian Jenkins fouls the first pitch he sees back. He's wearing number 27. Gage Riddick was wearing that number earlier this season. Riddick, fortunately, needed Tommy John surgery, so he is also done for the season. Ian Jenkins from Miami-Dade College. Stands about 6 foot tall, 235 pounds. 0-1 to him. Fouls this one back. 0-2. Jenkins covered from a sprained knee after playing 31 games at the beginning of the spring. Hit .307, 6 home runs for Miami-Dade. Marsh McDonald thrilled to have him in town, the 0-2. He lines this one into left center field. That's down for a base hit. Jenkins around first. He's headed into second. The throw to second. Not on the mark, and Jenkins is in with a double. The first 4 Steamers have reached base tonight. Now a meeting at the mound. Talk with Peacock. Welcome to town, Ian Jenkins. Best way to endear yourself is with a great first impression. Designated here tonight, Jenkins does play in the outfield and expected to get some reps in the outfield as we move through this summer. Jacob Mustang coming to bat. 4 hits so far this summer. Had a triple in Wednesday night's game. Not many around here had Mustang for the first triple of the season. Joking with me earlier today when he saw me walking around the field that I had said he was huffing and puffing. Come around third base. Did not want me to be saying he wasn't quick, so we'll give Mustang credit where credit's due. He wasn't huffing and puffing as much, I guess, at least according to him. First pitch to him now. Foul tips this one, 0-1. Peacock's 0-1. Swing and a miss from Mustang. Mustang's triple was another one that hugged the right field line. Hit it on the ground past first base and took its way to the corner. 0-2 pitch to him now. Fouls this one back. Continue to battle. Anthony Stalen, shortstop, waiting on deck. But the first baseman from Virginia Military Institute still has some to go here, trailing 0-2. And pitch to him. Swing and a miss. And there's one away. Anthony Stalen. 4 hits this summer, and the bat is starting to pick up. He has been starting to hit the ball the last few games. A rough start to this season. Jenkins. Short lead off a second. First pitch to Stalen in there for a strike. Stalen had the night off at shortstop on Wednesday. Came in to close the game, picked up his second save of the summer. It's 2 for 2 with 2 walks on Tuesday night. Steamers 5-3 win over Greenbrier. This pitch to him, and therefore a strike. 0-2 quickly to him. Josh Pernetti on deck. And the 0-2 pitch. Check swing back to the mound. Now Peacock trying to make the play from his knees and is able to do so. 2 away. Josh Pernetti, the catcher, coming to bat. Runner in scoring position and 2 away. Pernetti thus far, 12 plate appearances, 3 hits, one of them a long home run at Wilson, and 5 RBIs. He is the team's leader in RBIs coming into this one. Copeland tied him up with the home run. Pitch to him now. Outside, 1-0. And the 1-0. Skies this one in the air, left side of the infield. Third baseman able to make the play. Wasn't quite sure where it was, but as it came down to the ground, he's able to make the catch. Side is retired, but the Steamers do some damage in this inning. Aaron Copeland, a 3-run homer to give the Clams a 3-0 advantage as we head to the top of the second inning here on the Eatonton Steamers YouTube channel. Welcome back inside historic Hicksfield. I'm Ray Dunn. Steamers leading this one 3-0. Aaron Copeland, a 3-run shot to get things started in the bottom of the first inning. Jackson Cherry, the center fielder now for the Riverbats, coming to bat. Jared Davis made quick work of the order in the first inning. Pair of strikeouts and a pop out. First pitch misses 1-0. River Bandits thus far beating the Steamers 8-1. That was on Monday. And 10-8 on opening night. They're 5-1 in the PCL East. 1-2 now to Cherry. One loss coming to Greenbrier Knights last night. That's Thursday night. Losing the first game of a doubleheader. They would come back and win the second. And the 1-2 pitch outside, 2-2. Davis is 2-2. Outside, 3-2. The Steamers able to pull off a weekend sweep of third advance. They'll move into first place. This one grounded foul by Cherry. Keeps it at 3-2. And the full count offering. Popped in the air, foul, third base side. And one's going to land safely. We'll do this all over again. And a 3-2 from Davis. Misses, ball 4, leadoff man aboard. Cherry draws a walk. Ethan Fuel, the catcher, coming to bat. Fuel had a pair of RBIs in 33 plate appearances this past spring. First pitch to him, foul back. Catcher from Winthrop. Throw over from Davis. Cherry back. Cherry got on a couple of times on Monday night against the Steamers at Tarboro Municipal Stadium. That one's in there for a strike. 0-2 out of Fuel. And that Monday night game was a tough one for Steamers fans. Clams fell behind early, down 8-0 by the end of the fourth inning. Couldn't muster up much offense. 0-2 upstairs, 1-2. 1-2 from Davis. Popped in the air. Foul. First base side. That ball's coming right down in the stands. Bounces. And somebody's got a souvenir. A couple of people regret not bringing their glove to the game now. And a couple of sighs of relief from people that bounced right behind. It's a throw over. Cherry's safe at first base. We'll do the 1-2 all over again. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. There's one away. Davis, a clean inning of work at Wilson. Only appearance of the summer that went into the official scorebook. Again, got the start in the Moorhead City Marlins game that was canceled after 2.5 innings. Pitch, and there for a strike. Just freezing hitters Andrew Casey, who homered against Steamers on Monday, coming to bat, first baseman. Davis throws over once more. Final 3 starts of Davis's spring: 1.96 ERA, 1.17 WHIP. That one up and in. Casey ducking out of the way of that one, evens the count at 1. And the 1-1 pitch, skied in the air. Bruno over there at second base saying he's got it, makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Cam Hassert, the third baseman, up to bat. Hassert had a double, drove in a run, as well as a sacrifice fly that drove in a run on Monday. Third baseman from Villanova. First pitch to him. Slider that misses, 1-0. Cherry with a healthy lead off first. Davis looks that way, now comes home. 2-0. The All Blacks tonight for the Steamers. Part of the Indian Baseball Club night. Jersey's got the Aces and Steamers logo. Pitch from Davis. Now in there for a strike, 2-1. A silent auction going on at the game. All the jerseys that the players are wearing. Throw over. Safe. Some of these guys diving. We'd like to remind you that laundry not included with that auctioning off. Get as dirty as it is played in. 2-1 pitch. In there for a strike. Evens the count at 2. Silent auction going to benefit projects at Historic Hicks Field. That'll benefit both the high school baseball program and the Steamers. And now Cherry taking off. This one lined to center field. Copeland makes the catch, and the side is retired. River Bandits put a man aboard to lead off the inning by way of a walk. However, the next 3 go down in order. Steamers lead it 3-0. We'll be back with the bottom of the second inning here on the Steamers YouTube channel. Right fielder Jackson Hipp up to bat is Peacock's first pitch in their first strike. 0-1 to open up his bottom of the second. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Hipp had a clutch double in the bottom of the 8th, the first time these two teams matched up on opening night to tie the game. Also made an incredible diving catch, so he enjoyed his time against Over Bandits at historic Hicksfield the first go-around. This time around, struck out on 3 pitches, 1 away. Third baseman Casey Hare coming to the dish. First pitch to him. Outside, 1-0. And the 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Hare, 5 hits this summer. Drove in a run on Wednesday night. Brought Jacob Mustaine home after his triple. And a 2-0. In there for a strike. Two one. Well outside, 3-1. They're at 274. Got on base a 3.83 clip this spring for Milligan University. The 3-1 pitch to him. Fouled towards the picnic area, and someone's car might be in danger as that one gets out of the stadium. Runs the count full. We regret to report that our director of marketing and promotions car the other night, his windshield got cracked on a foul ball. And a 3-2 pitch to Hare. Ground ball. Second baseman has it. Smith over to Casey. 2 away. Chase Bruno, who led off the game with a single and came around to score on Aaron Copeland's 3-run homer, coming to bat. Summer hits total now matches the number on his jersey, 4. Middle infielder from Montreat digs in, and the first pitch. Soft tap back to Peacock, who will toss over to Casey, and that is the end of the second inning. Steamers go down in order in the bottom of the second. We'll be back here on the Eatonton Steamers YouTube channel with the third inning from historic Hicks Field. Welcome back inside Historic Kicks Field. I'm Ray Dunn here on the Eatonton Steamers YouTube channel. Before we go any further with the baseball, let's talk a little bit about merchandise. I know my mom was in town this week. She stocked up on her Steamers merchandise, and the new 2021 Eatonton Steamers merchandise has arrived. There are plenty of ways for you to pick up your new Steamers gear. You can visit EatontonSteamers.com and place an order. Stop by Sound Feet Shoes of Eatonton or head to the merchandise trailer located behind the first base dugout at Historic Kicks Field. Thank you for your support and repping your Steamers gear. River Bandits coming to bat. Top of the third, Zach Malia, who had an impressive start against the Steamers earlier this week, pops his first pitch up. Jackson Hipp going towards the line, slides, and he makes the catch. He's got a flair for the dramatic. He's made 3 sliding catches now, only playing in the 7th game of this season. That's the first out of this 3rd inning. And Hipp has told me the most frustrating thing about the camera angle is that it has not gotten a single one of those sliding catches. First pitch to Brantley Cutler, and therefore strike 0-1. Count now even at 1. One pitch from Davis. In there for a strike, 1-2. And the 1-2 from Davis. Popped it in the air. Foul on the right field side. A couple people in the grandstands who had to pop up towards him earlier, getting up, trying to observe where that one's headed. 1-2 again. Misses. 2-2. Davis working quickly. Even count at 2. Inside, 3-2. And now the 3-2 from Davis. Ground ball, first base. That one kicks off of Mustaine and into right field. Cutler is aboard. Going to score that one, a base hit. First hit of the night for the River Bandits. That one took a tough hop for Mustaine over at first base. Tanner Smith, who popped out to the shortstop, coming up now. Leadoff man for the River Bandits, playing second base. Davis's first pitch. In there for a strike. That's the 3rd inning, so you should be expecting your trivia question right about now. We're going to make it an easy one for you tonight. Jared Davis, Barton College pitcher on the mound, as he throws on over to first. Real simple. Who is the other right-hander from Barton College on the Steamers this summer? How well do you know your Steamers roster? In the 7th game of the summer, give me the other right-handed pitcher from Barton. Davis missing. Evens count up at 1. Correct answer in the trivia question puts you on the leaderboard for a prize pack. A nice slider there from Davis. 1-2. Looks over at first, the 1-2. Just missing. Steamers faithful not appreciating the fact that that one missed. Throw over. Trying to keep Cutler close. And the 2-2. Ground ball, foul. Down the third baseline. Smith, the infielder, product of UNC Wilmington. Lines this one, foul once again, just out of the reach of Casey Hare over at third base. And once again, over to first base. Davis keeping the outfielder from East Tennessee State honest. 2-2. Ground ball to Mustaine. Tags first. Now the throw goes into left field. Trying to get two. Instead, two away and a runner on second base. Cannot assume a double play. Had the runner advanced, you'd put that error up. But Hunter Cole was right there to back up Stalen over at second base. Anthony Sherwin, the shortstop, struck out looking. His first go around coming to bat. And the pitch misses. 1-0. Misses. 2-0. Davis pitched 51 innings this spring, including 3 complete games. 2-0. 1 a ball. 3-0. 7 starts in 10 appearances. Was the Conference Carolinas Pitcher of the Week between April 5th and the 12th. Finds the zone. 3-1. And the 3-1. Misses. Much to the dismay of the row in front of me. Pete Cosentino struck out swinging in the first. Now with 2 on, 2 out. Quick chat with the third base coach. Cosentino from Montclair State. Got the start on opening night here. It's hit by a pitch, otherwise 0 for 4. Davis' first pitch to the left fielder, and therefore strike. Davis looks back at second, the 0-1. Sky to left, Cole going back, looking up. This one's off the top of the wall. Cole grabs it, firing in. This one just going to skirt away, and 1 run going to score. Brantley Cutler came around to score. Now, first and third as Cosentino gets a very long single off the Teal Monster in left and cuts the lead 2-2. Jackson Cherry. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. Off the plate on the second pitch, evens the count at 1. Cherry from Mercer. 1-1-2. Now ahead 2-1. Pitch. Up and away. 3-1. Davis binding the count 3-1. His pitch grounded up the middle. Stalen dives, tosses to second base, out at second base. Gets the Steamers out of the inning. However, the River Bandits are able to put a run on the board on a very long single from Pete Constantino that scores Brantley Cutler. It's 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the third here on the Eatonton Steamers YouTube channel. Welcome back inside historic Kicks Field. Steamers leading 3-1 over the River Bandits. Bottom of the third inning. Hunter Cole coming to bat. Singled, came home on a 3-run shot from Aaron Copeland. Bottom of the first inning. And the first pitch from Peacock. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Shadows starting to fall over the ballpark as the sun begins to depart for the evening. As Cole pops this one up, right center field, and the catch is made. One away. That's Cutler out there to make the catch. He and Cherry communicating. Aaron Copeland created the fireworks in the first, 3-run homer. Second home run of the week. He had 12 this spring, 7 last summer for the Steamers. And the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The 0-1 to Copeland. Fouls this one at the plate. 0-2. Peacock allowed the first 4 hitters 3 base. Since then, 7 in a row set down. Oh, 2. Ball outside, 1-2. The 1-2 now to Copeland. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside the zone. 2 away. Ian Jenkins, who doubled, was stranded at second. Coming up to bat, outfielders first night with the Steamers. Designated hitter tonight. Usually finds himself in the outfield. Played for Marshall McDonald while McDonald was coaching the Lexington County Blowfish of the Coastal Plain League. First pitch to him. Low. 2 have kept in touch. And as Jenkins' summer plans continue to develop, Marshall McDonald was right there, able to bring him to town. The 1-0. Low. 2-0. Jenkins started his collegiate career at the University of South Carolina. Two-0 pitch. 3-0. Now, when you say the University of South Carolina around here, most people nod back to Josiah Seitler's performance last summer for the team. South Carolina product, many anticipating his arrival. And the 3-0 to Jenkins. Misses. 4-pitch walk. And with 2 outs, the Steamers have a man aboard. Jacob Mustaine, who struck out swinging in the first inning, coming to bat. A little bit of a switch up. We mentioned on Wednesday night's broadcast that Marshall McDonald now in the dugout instead of coaching third. James Staley moving to third. Brett Folk at first. McDonald wants a little bit more close work with the hitters early on this season, and Mustaine swings and misses. Trying to focus in on his coaching of these guys and their approach at the plate. This team has struggled with strikeouts frequently early in this season. 0-1 to Mustaine. Outside, 1-1. Peacock looks over at first base. Now is 1-1. And therefore, a strike ahead, 1-2. Seen Mustaine work from behind in counts this summer already, working a good number of walks. 25% of his plate appearances have ended in walks. But now down the count, 1-2. Pitch to him. Fouls this one back. We will do the 1-2 count all over again. Peacock taking his time. And the 1-2 pitch outside, evens the count at 2. Some action going on in the Steamers bullpen. From my obstructed view, looks like it might be Cole Bates. But don't hold me to it if you don't see him. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Mustaine is struck out. We head to the 4th inning. Steamers leading 3-1 over the Tarboro River Bandits. We'll be right back from historic Hicks Field. Welcome back. Historic Hicks Field. We want to let you know really quick about the Albemarle Area United Way. It's a nonprofit organization that improves residents' lives in 9 counties throughout northeastern North Carolina. This year, the Steamers have partnered up with the United Way and are looking forward to helping raise money for their services. On Friday, July 2nd, the Steamers will be wearing specially themed patriotic jerseys for their game. The jerseys will be auctioned off during the game, and all proceeds go back to Albemarle Area United Way. If you'd like to have this one-of-a-kind jersey, be sure to be here that night and support a good cause. A huge thank you to H2OBX Water Park for making this night possible for the Albemarle Area United Way. Davis's first pitch is fouled down the third base line. Fourth inning of work for the right-hander from Barton College. That's Ethan Fuel, who struck out swinging in the second. Comes to bat for the second time. Davis winds, kicks, and the 0-1 misses. 1-1. Davis's pitch. Good take from Fuel. 2-1. One just falling right off the plate. Behind the count, 2-1. Davis evens up with the foul ball from Fuel. Count even at 2. Fuel will take a little time to gather himself. Davis winds, kicks. Fuel staying alive. Fighting that pitch off. Through the thick of Davis's regular season, end of February to the beginning of April, 2.25 ERA. And even 1 whip. This pitch lined into center field. Copeland there to make the catch. And there is 1 away. Andrew Casey coming to bat. Popped out to second, first time up. Had a solo shot earlier this week against the Steamers. Casey, both first baseman, corner outfielder, as you can imagine from the body projections there. Had 2-0 early in this count. Another kid from the A-10, Joe Haney, Adam Fine, a couple A-10 kids from the Steamers. 2-1 now, foul ball down the third baseline. One of 2 Dayton players on this River Bandits team, Ben Jones, has played all around the infield for the River Bandits, also a Dayton kid. 2-1 pitch, grounded slowly. Hare not going to be able to get to it. Stalen now throwing across his body, and in time to get Casey at first base. Anthony Stalen flashing the leather a little bit. Showing off the arm, same arm that has shown itself on the mound thus far this summer. 2 outings, 2 saves, an inning and 2/3, scoreless. So the pitcher on the mound now, Davis's first pitch. Misses high and away, 1-0. Cam Hassert, third baseman. Second pitch to him. Driven, foul, right field line, and ends up on the netting above the beer garden. A couple of people near cornhole looking up and watching that thing roll around. Count even at 1. This one popped up, foul. Gets itself out of the ballpark and gets Davis ahead 1-2. And the 1-2. Bounces well in front of the plate. Evens the count at 2. And the 2-2 from Davis. Ground ball, this one to second base. Bruno has it, fires over to Mustaine. Taps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down. Top of the 4th inning for Jared Davis. Steamers coming to bat, leading 3-1 here at historic Hicks Field. Hello and welcome back inside historic Hicks Field. I'm Ray Dunn here on the Ancient Steamers YouTube channel. Steamers head on the road tomorrow. You know, that means time for a charter bus, and the Steamers are proud to announce that Venture Tours is the official travel partner of the team for the 2021 season. Venture Tours Incorporated is a family-owned business specializing in motor coach transportation. The owners have been in the motor coach industry for more than 40 years. A mixture of hard work and family legacy helped to create Venture Tours, one of the most successful motor coach companies in Hampton Roads, coastal Virginia. If you're interested in traveling with Venture Tours, give them a call at 757-494-1480 or visit venturebustours.com. Anthony Stalen made an impressive play in the field. In the top of this 4th inning, now gets a chance to bat. Ground back to the pitcher. First time up. Jonathan Peacock still on the mound. Certainly settled in after allowing 3-run shot to Aaron Copeland. Pitch to Stalen. Driven to center field, going back, looking up. This one is gone. A solo home run for Anthony Stalen gives the Steamers a 4-1 lead here in the 4th inning. He hit 8 of those this spring for Concord University, on his way to be named the Conference Player of the Year in the MEC, and hit 3 of those his first time around with Steamers in 2019, but that's the first one of his summer. Gets the lead back to 3 runs. We're starting to see the bats that Marshall McDonald projected for this summer. The first pitch to Pernetti. Fouls this one back, 0-1. Yeah, low pitch. There's 0-1 pitch. Wow. Words are tough. 0-2. Pernetti popped out the 3rd. First go around. Now down the count, 0-2. Foul tip, and he is set down. 1 away. Jackson a hip. Struck out swinging in the second. Playing right field tonight, up to bat. Brown University outfielder. Made a sliding catch earlier in this one. And the first pitch to him. Misses. 1-0. Oh, they're going to say he went on the appeal. So make that 0-1. Pole here perfectly positioned in front of me to block my view of that first base umpire. 0-1 to hip. Foul tip caught. 0-2. Trailing 0-2 in the count. The second time this evening. Peacock's pitch. Low and away. 1-2. And the 1-2 to hit. Swing and a miss. He is struck out. Back-to-back strikeouts. Casey Hare coming to the dish. Hare grounded to second in the second. We'll get a second look at Jonathan Peacock now. First pitch, lined up the middle of the base hit. Casey Hare is on. And Casey Hare pointing up to the press box again. It's our running tally of how he performs with walk-up songs. Tommy Bass up here playing Hips Don't Lie. And Hare now 2 for 2 with that song playing. Might want to go back to the old walk-up song from last summer. Just a suggestion if you go back and watch this one, Casey. Chase Bruno, the second baseman, third chance at bat. Throw over. Hare back, standing. Bruno 1 for 2 and scored in the first. First pitch to him. In there for a strike. 0-1. Outside 1-1. Bruno, one of the many Steamers who took part in the kids camp this week. 3 days, and a lot of kids from the kids camp here today. They had their shirts on, and they went to camp. They could prove they went to camp. They get in for free tonight. 1-1, Hare going. A swing and a miss from Bruno. Throw down to second is in time. And Hare is out at second base. That will end the fourth inning, but not before Anthony Stalen adds to the Steamers' lead. A solo shot to center to lead this inning off. 4-1 now in favor of the Clams here on the Eaton Steamers YouTube channel. Cole Bates now on the mound for the Steamers as we get back to action here at Historic Hicks Field. Every year, the Steamers are proud to have the opportunity to raise money for the Jim Catfish Hunter ALS Foundation. On Saturday, July 24th, the Steamers wear special themed jerseys that will be auctioned off during the game. Proceeds will go towards the fight to strike out ALS. Catfish Hunter is an MLB Hall of Fame pitcher that lived just 20 minutes from Historic Hicks Field. Unfortunately, he lost his battle with ALS over 20 years ago. The Steamers will continue to carry on his legacy and do their part to strike out ALS. We thank you for your support of this great cause. As I mentioned earlier, Cole Bates now on the mound. Jared Davis, 4 innings, pair of hits, pair of walks, 3 strikeouts. Allowed the 1 run. Good start for Davis. First official start of the summer. Now Bates. First pitch. In there for a strike. Bates thus far, 2 appearances, 3 innings, yet to allow a hit or a run. Misses for that, 1-1. Bates was one of the bright spots earlier in the week against Tarboro. Now another chance against them. Is 1-1, fouled back by Zach Malia, who is up for the second time. Malia flied to right. Jackson Hipp came on and made a sliding grab. Ahead 1-2. Bates fouled. Once again ahead 1-2. Bates pitch to Malia. Misses. 2-2. With the count even at 2, the designated hitter. Another chance. Ground ball, this one to Stalen. Stumble a little bit, gets his feet, throws to first. And sets down Malia for the first out of this inning. Brantley Cutler, the right fielder, coming to bat. Singled and scored the only run thus far for the River Bandits. And the first pitch from Bates. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Bates started 10 games, pitched 61 1/3 for Delaware State. Pitch. It's away from Pernetti, evens count at 1. This past spring, struck out 55 batters in those 61 1/3 innings. Is 1-1. Misses. 2-1. And Bates. This one fouled. Once again towards the parking lot. Couple of concerned faces, including my own. Spinning to see where that one might come down. Count even at 2. Bates kicks and fires. This one popped up. Hare making his way towards the dugout. Dugout looking. Now this one towards the grandstand, and it lands right where kids had just moved from in fear of that exact thing happening. Couple of people just watching it fall as it just hit the wood of the stands. The second row. on the third base side. Bates now the 2-2. Once again popped in the air. And is it a chance for redemption for someone? No, just misses the stands on the third base side. This time more people extending their hand. Whether or not they were going to catch it, at least displaying effort this time around. The 2-2. Ball in the dirt, swing and a miss. Pernetti to finish up the play, gets it to Mustaine. 2 away. Tanner Smith, the second baseman, popped out second in the first, grounded to first in the third, now pops this one in the air. Mustaine moving back on it. Bruno got a quick run on it. Bruno now to the line, slides, and he makes the catch. What a play over the shoulder from Chase Bruno, sliding towards the right field line, retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Cole Bates in the top of the fifth. Steamers coming to bat, leading this one 4-1. Eli Colbreth, the right-hander from Gardner-Webb, coming in to pitch now for the Tarboro River Bandits. Before we get to that, is your kid a fan of the Clam? Why not sign them up for the Steamers Kids Club, presented by Weatherly Insurance? Membership is free for all kids ages 12 and under. They receive 4 free tickets, a club t-shirt, and a discount to baseball camp, an invitation to an exclusive meet and greet event with the players. You can visit EatonSteamers.com and download a registration form today. Jonathan Peacock's evening is over. 4 innings pitched, 5 hits, a walk, 6 strikeouts, and the 4 earned runs. Allowed 2 home runs, a 3-run shot to Aaron Copeland, and a solo shot to Anthony Stalen. The extent of the damage done against him, and then settled in pretty well after a rough first inning. Chase Bruno back at the dish now. Was batting in the bottom of the 4th, but Casey Hare thrown out trying to steal second and did the inning. Bruno 1 for 2 with a run scored. Colbreth's first pitch. Low. Quick but low. 1-0. And I do owe all of you a trivia question answer. And the question was, who was the other Barton College right-hander aside from tonight's starter Jared Davis? Pitch to Bruno. Also low, bouncing away, 2-0. So I'll give you a little bit of time to think about that. Other right-handed pitcher from Barton, also on this Steamers roster this summer. You've seen him pitch. He's got a little bit of Airnet fame. Two-0. Misses. 3-0. And Bruno working well ahead. And 3-0. Misses. A 4-pitch walk. Puts Bruno on to lead off the inning. Hunter Cole, left fielder. Had a base hit, came around to score in the first, flew out to right in the third time around. Colbreth looking over at Bruno. First pitch. Bounces, that one skips away to the backstop. Bruno going to jog on over to second base. Steamers with the runner in scoring position now, nobody out. And Cole, a little shaken up, getting set up for that bat. And time now called. Umpire going to walk out to the mound. They're giving Cole some time. Oh, what a treat for me. Sam the Clam, come to sit right next to me in the booth. And you can't hear Sam the Clam or see Sam the Clam, but Sam the Clam most certainly taking some time right now. And I'll go off of facial gestures, I guess I'll call it, as the meeting on the mound happens. How's the night going for you? How we doing? I get a thumbs up, a little nod of the head from Sam the Clam. Gave up a lot of T-shirts tonight. Fans rowdy enough? Now we're getting to know from Sam the Clam. Need more energy in the ballpark. But it's a packed night. A lot of kids coming up to you so far? Oh, yeah. Long head nod there. Sam the Clam, quite busy at night. Kids camp. Did you happen to make an appearance at kids camp? Did not see him at kids camp. So they're raring to go. They want to see you. We appreciate having you up in the booth. This has been an exclusive sit-down with Sam the Clam, where Sam the Clam has not spoken. Go out and get him. Back to action now. Hunter Cole with a runner on second. 1-0 pitch to him, misses 2-0. Pitch to Cole in there for a strike. It was National Mascot Day yesterday. It was Thursday. June 17th is National Mascot Day, so happy National Mascot Day to Sam the Clam. Didn't get a chance to celebrate at the ballpark, of course, with the off day, but always want to recognize the great work put in there. 2-1 pitch to Cole. Up and away, 3-1. Bruno, healthy lead off second. 3-1 pitch to Cole inside. Back-to-back walks to start the fifth inning. 2 on, nobody out. Aaron Copeland, who had a similar situation, actually the exact same situation. 2 on, nobody out, and a 3-run homer in the first inning. And we got a second mound meeting, so you know what that means. 2 batters for Colbreth. And now the bullpen will produce a right-hander for this River Bandits team. When we get back to action here, I'll be back on the mic. You're tuned in to the Yankton Steamers YouTube channel. Right-hander Graham Carroll from Bucknell coming to the mound this spring. Carroll, 13 appearances, 25 innings pitched, a 4.32 ERA, and a 1.44 WHIP. Went 1-2. If you love some funky arm action, you're going to love watching him pitch. And I do want to give our trivia question answer as we wait for Copeland. Correct answer was Zach Bagley. Congratulations, Scott Willie. You look like you're going to walk away with this prize pack. Not a lot of competition in the comments of these live streams for the trivia questions after the first night. So, Scott Willie working your way towards a prize pack. Aaron Copeland, if he can match what he did with runners on first and second and nobody out in the first, in the same situation in the fifth, it'll make for a lot of happy clams in the stands. First pitch, inside corner, 0-1. Copeland now with a pair of home runs for the summer. Up to 6 hits. He and Cole once again tied for the lead on the team in hits. Anything you can do, I can do better type of deal. 0-1. Misses the outside corner, 1-1. And now throw back. This one caught. Tanner Smith saving that one from going to center field. Bruno saved himself, and bad throw certainly helped him. So he's getting a healthy lead. One pitch to Copeland. Stays back on it, fouls it. 1-2. Copeland down the count, 1-2. Nice hole between first and second. And the 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Crowd getting into it. Chance for an extension of this lead. And the 2-2. Low. 3-2. Carroll takes his foot in. Looks in for the sign as Copeland gets himself ready to go. Payoff pitch, and we'll have to wait a second. Just not appreciating Chase Bruno's lead. Full count pitch, Bruno on the way. Copeland with a slow roller to shortstop. Copeland coming up the line. Sherwin not able to grab onto that. Certainly not as long as his first hit of the night, but it gets the job done nonetheless. Bases loaded. And nobody out. Casey Hare going to check on that bat. We'll see if that one's broken after Copeland just got enough of it to put it fair and slow towards the shortstop position. Ian Jenkins, who doubled first time up, then walked. Now up to out, the base is loaded, the pitch. Fouls this one. That one catches the catcher. And they're going to call on coach, check on Fuel behind the dish. This is the second time this week we've had a catcher catch a foul ball, and not with their glove, but with their leg behind the plate. Jordan Daddio of the Greenbrier Knights also had a similar situation, ended up being lifted from the game after the inning. Fuel going to stick around. Courtney Phelps, the athletic trainer out there, checking on everything. And Ian Jenkins, first day in town today. So obviously had to catch batting practice for him. And for those of you who have been to Historic Hicks Field, you know where the football locker room is across the way. The deep part of center field. For those of you who haven't, 2 buildings away, not the nearest building, but the building behind it, is the football locker room. Ian Jenkins hit a ball that went off of that building during batting practice. Story goes about getting him to come here to Edenton. Marshall McDonald had texted him that it was 350 to center field, and it was almost immediately, I'm in. So with power like him, certainly to use a small ballpark like this to his advantage. Down the count, 0-1. The pitch now, inside, evens the count up at 1. Bruno on third, Cole on second, Copeland at first. And the 1-1 from Carroll. Well outside, Bruno breaks at first, now going back to third, gives the stop sign to everyone else. That one came hard off the backstop. 2-1. Jenkins ahead now, 2-1. Carroll's pitch. This one breaks the bat and goes foul. And now Bat Boy's got a long run over. That's Trent, the Bat Boy tonight. Got a little hustle in. And that one will be over at the merchandise trailer. First day here, breaks the bat. I can feel GM Tyler Russell's energy somewhere, shaking his head. A number of bats broken early on in this season. 2-2 now to Jenkins. The bases loaded and nobody out. The pitch. Inside, runs the count full.
Hey fans, we got 8 jerseys that need to be. Get over there and get your money out. Check, cash, credit card. Money order.
On deck, Jacob Mustaine struck out a pair of times. As for right now, Carroll. Payoff pitch to him. This one grounded up the middle. This one kicks off the base. Bruno scores. Cole now come around from third. He will score. Jenkins safe, Copeland safe, and 2 runs come in to score. It's now 6-1 in favor of the Steamers. They were going to get one anyways. Jenkins, that's a solid first night as he'll be pinch run for Hama coming to first base. 2 for 2, a walk, that hit, a double, and brought in 2. And now Copeland had slipped around coming to base. And is limping around second base, and Marshall McDonald going to check on him. Copeland already in center due to injuries. Had been playing third base before that and was expected to be the primary third baseman. First and second, still nobody out. Jacob Mustaine to bat. Pitch from Carroll, outside. 1-0. So to recap what you just saw, Steamers are going to get a run. Bruno was going to score with nobody out in the fifth. Bases loaded and a ground ball up the middle. And then the ball kicked off of second base, made Copeland safe, allowed Hunter Cole to come around to score. And now the pitch to Mustaine. Outside, this one kicks off the glove of the catcher. Steamers going to move up, second and third. 2-0 to Mustaine, and nobody out. This ball kicked off second. Jenkins easily into first. Lifted for a pinch runner. Brian Hama has pinch run a number of times thus far, nearly going of this season. 2-0 to Mustaine. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Copeland on third, Hama on second. 2-1 pitch now to Mustaine. Up and away, 3-1. Ahead, 3-1 in the count. The first baseman up to bat, and this one's going to kick away. Copeland coming home to score, and it's now 7-1 in favor of the Steamers. Mustaine head down to first base with a walk. And still nobody out in this inning. Anthony Stalen hit a solo home run in the fourth inning, now coming to bat. Runners on the corners for him. First pitch, away. 1-0. Had 1-0 in the count, Stalen. Pitch, fouled. 1-1. Certainly a good run for Stalen. 3 of his last 4 with 2 walks, a home run. And starting to bring the bat that he brought all spring to Edenton. Pitch to the shortstop. Low. 2-1. Bernetti awaits on the on-deck circle. The 2-1 pitch to Stalen. Line, foul. Evens the count at 2. All 5 of the batters for the Steamers this inning able to reach base. 3 of them already scored. The pitch to Stalen. Grounds this one. Back to the pitcher. Hustling up third base line. He's going to fire and get Stalen at first base. Mustaine moves over to second. Second and third with 1 away for Jacob Mustaine. And Hama, I considered it, but ball so close to the plate, wasn't going to risk it. Josh Pernetti, 0 for 2 thus far. Tied for the team lead in RBIs with a couple of ducks on the pond. And the first pitch to him. Outside, 1-0. Fuel, who took the foul ball off him earlier in this inning. Sliding each way. Looks pretty good. Pitch to Pernetti. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Count even at 1. Pitch. Misses. 2-1. The catcher hit a mammoth of a home run against Wilson on Sunday. 448 feet, 106 miles per hour off the bat, according to the Topps media relations team. That one misses. 3-1, the appeal, no swing. Down to the third base ump. In the dugout, Marshall McDonald holding court with Aaron Copeland and Ian Jenkins, who will likely be in the heart of the order for the majority of this summer. Now the 3-1 pitch to Pernetti is fouled, runs the count full. Jackson Hipp, right fielder, on deck. Bullpen quiet for the River Bandits. 3-2 pitch to Pernetti. Called, third strike, and he is set down. Jackson Hipp now up with two runners in scoring position and 2 away. Right fielder entered the night as the team's leader in batting average, 4 for 10 thus far. Swings and misses. 0-1. Pair of RBIs thus far. Came against Tarboro in the opening night game between these two. As we've descended into darkness here, 0-1 pitch to Hipp, swing and a miss, 0-2. Now Carroll ahead. A chance to get out of this inning, only allowing 3 runs. And the pitch. Up and away, 1-2. 2 of which were the responsibility of Colbreth. Faced the first 2 batters, walked them, and then was pulled in relief of Carroll. One, 2. Up and away, 2-2. Two on, 2 out, 2-2 the count. Hipp awaits. And the pitch. Misses inside. Runs the count full. You had some of the River Bandits, including the pitcher, Graham Carroll, walking towards the dugout. A near miss the inside portion of the plate. The payoff pitch misses again, just outside, and Hipp is aboard with a 2-out walk that loads the bases for Casey Hare. And for those keeping track at home, the walk-up song choice from Tommy Bass for Casey Hare is Hips Don't Lie, putting to test his 2 for 2 record with the song Hips Don't Lie as his walk-up song. Meeting on the mound adjourned. Marsh McDonald giving his second-year player a little bit of a pep talk. Again, here last summer. Hit .323, pair of home runs, 11 runs batted in 84 plate appearances. Already with a run batted in this summer. First pitch to him, outside, 1-0. So far tonight, 1 for 2. Singled, was caught stealing, and grounded to second base. Again, another run at the hot corner. 1-0 pitch. Fights this one off, foul. 1-1. And the count even at 1 for Hare. The infielder from Milligan University awaits the pitch. 1-1, outside, 2-1. And again, Fuel doing a good job sliding. What's become a lengthy inning. Hare ahead 2-1. The pitch. Fouls this one back, evens the count at 2. Steamers up by 6. With the bases loaded, a chance to bring around a few more. 2 outs and the 2-2 pitch to Hare. Inside, runs the count full. Runner should be off. 2 outs, 3-2. The pitch to Hare, outside. And he is walked. A run will come home to score. It's now 8-1 in favor of the Clams. And the Steamers have officially batted around. Chase Bruno, who led off this inning with a walk and came around to score, now up to bat. Almost feels like a reverse of Monday night's game. Similar inning in the third for the River Bandits, where they were able to bat around. Pitch to Bruno. In there for a strike, 0-1. And if it is a carbon copy of that inning, Bruno will ground out because the 10th batter of the inning did ground out in that third inning on Monday. 0-1 to Bruno. Grounds this one up the middle of base hit. Mustangs in to score. Hip being waved around third base. The throw to the plate, not in time. He scores standing up. A 2-run single for Chase Bruno, and the Steamers are up 10-1. Hunter Cole walked and scored earlier in this inning. Also had a base hit and scored in the first inning, a second mound visit, and you know what that means. It's time to make a change here at historic Hicks Field. Steamers with a 10-1 lead in the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll be right back on the Instant Steamers YouTube channel with more from this bottom of the 5th. Welcome back inside historic Hicks Field. I'm Ray Doan. The Steamers lead this one 10-1. An explosive fifth inning. 6 runs for the Clams. Hunter Cole coming back. Ryan Insko now in the game for the River Bandits. The first 5 batters of this inning got on for the Steamers. And after a pair of outs, Jackson Hipp, Casey Hare, and Chase Bruno kept this inning alive and allowed the Steamers tack on a couple more, including Chase Bruno's 2 RBI single that led to the pitching change. The first pitch to Cole, outside, 1-0. Time call from the catcher. And important to note that for those who've been following the Premier Collegiate League, the league did away with the 10-run rule earlier today. Steamers lead 10-1. The pitch to Cole misses, low and away, 2-0. The River Bandits did 10-run the Greenbrier Knights earlier this week, 11-1. 2-1 pitch now to Cole. Checks his swing and a ball up and in. An appeal, no swing. 3-0. Cole working ahead against Insko. Cole walked earlier in this inning. Pitch to him now. In there for a strike. 3-1. Cole ahead in the count, 3-1. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Insko looks back, his pitch. In there for a strike, runs the count full, 3-2. Yes, the River Bandits 10-run the Greenbrier Knights earlier this week. The abruptness of the ending of that game to the fans, the concession stands and all that led the league to do away with the 10-run rule. So it's still very much a thing. That pitch outside. Cole walks, bases loaded once again. Aaron Copeland, who's singled on a short ground ball to shortstop earlier in this inning, and then came around to score. Now up to bat. Copeland had a 3-run homer in the first inning. The first pitch to him, kicks away. Now Hare making a break for the plate. Hare coming sliding in. He's safe. 11-1. The Steamers lead this one. The 0-1 to Copeland. Swing and a miss. Gets a piece of that, actually. Now 2 on him. Oh, 2 now to Copeland. Fouls this one back. And paying attention to our scoreboard right now. A little bug going on. Getting it corrected. Copeland 2 for 3. Down 0-2 in this count. Center fielder for tonight's game. Pops this one up. Towards the River Bandits dugout. Fuel not able to make the catch. And Copeland given a new life. Second time tonight during Copeland AB that they've been unable to finish him off by way of the foul pop. Still down 0-2 in the count. Copeland digging in. Insko's pitch. So it bounces. First ball to count, 1-2. And the 1-2 misses outside. Insko walking off the mound, thought he had him. 2-2. Two on, two out. 2-2 the count to Copeland and the pitch. This one bounces, runs the count full. 3-2.
Okay, all the jerseys have a bid on now, but don't stop. Keep pouring the money on those things. We need some money to help out here at Historic Hicksville.
Two ducks on the pond. Full count to Copeland. 2 away. So we reach the 9 o'clock hour here at Historic Hicksfield. Pitch to Copeland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Steamers are set down, but not before a huge inning in which they put 7 runs on the board and lead the River Bandits 11-1 from Historic Hicksfield. We will be right back on the Yankton Steamers YouTube channel. Welcome to the 6th inning at Historic Hicksfield. I'm Ray Dunn here at the Yankton Steamers YouTube channel. And if you are just joining us, you missed quite an inning. The Steamers putting up a 7th spot in the 6th. Lead the River Bandits 11-1. Anthony Sherwin walked and struck out thus far in this game. Cole Bates still on the mound for the Steamers as we get going in the 6th. His first pitch is lifted to right center field. Hip going back, and he makes the catch just a few feet shy of the warning track. 1 away. Pete Cosentino, 1 for 2. Single and a strikeout coming to bat. And it's the 6th inning, so we're going to do our Steamer Streamers. Let us know where you're streaming from tonight. We'll shout you out on the broadcast. We thank you all for tuning in to the Yankton Steamers YouTube channel. Pitch from Bates. In there for a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 from Bates. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Cosentino, 144 plate appearances, hit .426 this spring. The 0-2 pitch to him. In there for a called third strike, and he is set down. Second strikeout for Bates. Jackson Cherry walked ground into a fielder's choice thus far. Third time at the dish. We'll get an earful from the third base coach. A little instruction for what the cleanup batter should do. And this is the night that Marshall McDonald and his Steamers team was awaiting. Opening up a big weekend of baseball for them. A pair of games against both PCL East Division opponents. Currently trailing this River Bandits team in the standings. First pitch to Cherry, swing and a miss. 0-1. And the 0-1 to Cherry. Bouncing in low, 1-1. Cherry, 53 plate appearances, hit .256, got on base at .396 clip. 3 homers and 9 runs batted in this spring. The 1-1 pitch to him. Pops this one into the air. Hare moving down that third base line, going over his shoulder. Now it's down well into left field. A sliding grab is made by Hunter Cole to end the inning. Hunter Cole collided with the bullpen wall, sliding to make that grab and end the top of the 6th inning. That's a first baseman playing corner outfield by necessity this summer, able to make that grab and end this one. Bottom of the 6th inning coming up. Steamers up 11-1 here on the Instant Steamers YouTube channel. Bottom of the 6th inning coming up. We'll take a second for our streamers. Tammy Pope coming to us from Blythewood, South Carolina. Tammy, we appreciate the enthusiasm on every Chase Bruno play, and if we could get a close-up at second base, trust me, we would. Marina Dunn from Oaks, Pennsylvania. Mom, it's good that you made it home safe. Glad you're tuned in. Scott Willie from Ottawa, Tennessee, and I hope I got that one right. Papa Tom from Maryville, Tennessee. Hello to you too, the Steamers fans. Mark Bergman watching from Virginia Beach. Thank you for tuning in. As Brian Hama takes first pitch for a strike, 0-1. Amy Kaufman from Erie, Pennsylvania. Just the other side of the state where I'm from. We thank you all for tuning in and supporting your Steamers. Quickly 0-2. Will Smith on the mound for Tarboro. Hama's first at-bat of the night came in to run for Ian Jenkins after Jenkins singled home 2 runs, and Hama fouls this one back to stay alive. Fun way that Jenkins brought home 2 runs. Hit the ball right back up the middle, and it bounced off of second base. Everybody was safe. Bases loaded, nobody out. Brought home Bruno and Cole. And the 0-2 to Hama. Swing and a miss. He is struck out. 1 out in the 6th. Jacob Mustaine walked, came around to score in the 5th. Pair of strikeouts before that. And if you were tuned into Adam Fine and I on Wednesday night, he was my pick to go deep on Wednesday. Instead, he hit a triple and came around to score with Casey Hare drove him in. So we'll take that. And the first pitch to Mustaine. Outside, 1-0. And the 1-0 to Mustaine. And catches the inside corner for a strike. Mustaine thought that was a little bit inside. Steamers faithful agrees with him. Another 1-1. Mustaine sends this one to right field. Back to the track at the wall. And the catch is made. A very long out for Mustaine, just feet from a home run. That's the type of fly ball you hit. You go check the winds on your weather app and blame it on that one way or another. 2 outs. Anthony Stalen, who hit 1 out earlier in this game, takes a strike. Stalen's solo shot in the 4th made the game 4-1 before the 7-run 5th inning that blew this one wide open. The 0-1. Upstairs, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. This one bounces away. 2-1. Loving to see all the support down in the comments. Hope to catch all of you here at Historic Hicks Field at least once this summer. If not, I appreciate you following along here on YouTube. 2-1 to Stalen. Base hit up the middle. Stalen starting to hit, and that is bad news for the rest of the league. 2 out base runner now for Josh Pernetti. 0 for 3 thus far. Pair of strikeouts and a pop-up. And the first pitch to Pernetti outside. 1-0. Some stirring, a little toss going on out in the River Bandits bullpen. In right field, this pitch to Pernetti popped into the air. High to left field. Fielder scaling over and makes the catch. Steamers get 1 on base with 2 away, but not able to bring him home. Still leading this one 11-1 as we head to the 7th inning here on the Instant Steamers YouTube channel. Welcome back to historic Hicksfield. Ben Kaufman on the mound to start this 7th inning. Before we get there, well, fans, summer's starting, and you know what that means. Graduation, parties, and cookout season. Bill Gardner's Biggs Party Tent is the perfect place to host your next get-together. Schedule a picnic before the game for your next birthday bash, graduation gathering, or business rendezvous. It's the classic choice for family summer fun. Call the office at 482-4080 for more details. Thank you to Bill Gardner and Biggs Cadillac Buick GMC for their support of the Steamers and sponsoring our newest addition to historic Hicksfield. $11-1 in favor of the Clams. Ben Kaufman, so far 2 scoreless innings, 3 strikeouts this summer. Left-hander now get a chance from Bluefield College. Ethan Fuel coming to bat. Fuel staying in the game after taking a foul ball off his leg when Ian Jenkins was up to bat in the 5th inning. Fuel 0 for 2 thus far. And the first pitch to him. Fouled. First base side, out of play. Oh, and 1. It won. Another foul, this time off of Fuel. 0-2, and again, I'm obligated to remind you that the league earlier today did away with the 10-run rule, and a 10 after 7 rule. After the way everything operated when Tarboro 10-run Greenbrier, the league decided no more on that, so this game will be played to completion regardless of score after the 7th inning. 0-2 pitch from Kaufman. Outside, 1-2. Kaufman pitched in 12 games for Bluefield this spring. 44 in the 3rd. Went 3-3. Guess this one popped out. Right field, hip. Ranging on over, makes the catch. And there is one away. And you gotta love Chase Bruno's hustle out into the outfield. Does not matter where that thing is out in right field. He's gonna make sure that he is somewhere in the area just in case. Andrew Casey to bat. 0 for 2 thus far, pop out and a ground out. First baseman from Dayton. First pitch from the left-hander from Bluefield has him all sorts of spun around. 0-1. And the 0-1 from Kaufman. Missing away, 1-1. It is the 7th inning, but we'll sneak in one more Steamer streamer. Gloria Madison enjoying the game from California. Ryan Kay's grandmother. Hope you're enjoying the game. Hard not to from the Steamers side. 1-1 pitch. Casey fouling this one back. 1-2. And the 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Count even at 2, and the pitch. Looking for the appeal down to first, to no avail. Runs the count even. Or excuse me, runs the count full, 3-2. Kaufman kicks in the 3-2 pitch. Inside. Ball 4. Casey is aboard for the first time this evening. Cam Hassert to bat. Kaufman's first pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Kaufman won the 2016 District 10 two-way championship in high school. Originally from the northwestern part of Pennsylvania, the 0-1 from Kaufman. Quickly ahead 0-2. Also not his first stop in summer collegiate ball. It's down in the South Florida Collegiate Baseball League back in 2018. 2 from Kaufman. Ground ball. This one up the middle. Stalen. Toss it with the glove to Bruno. Over to first. Not in time. Mustaine does the splits, just not enough. Do get the lead runner. 2 away. As pinch hitter for Zach Malia. Nick Hussey coming to bat in for Zach Malia. Finishes his evening 0 for 2 as designated hitter. First pitch to him. Inside. 1-0. Kaufman kicks, fires. This one through the hole on the left side, a base hit. 2 base runners now for Brantley Cutler. 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Cutler also scored the only run to come around for the River Bandits thus far. Right fielder gets a chance to get his hacks in. Lefty on lefty matchup with 2 away. Kaufman's first pitch. Freezes Cutler there. 0-1. One from Kaufman, a swing and a miss, 0-2. And now, with 2 on and 2 out, instead 0-2 in the count. Trying to keep this lead at 10 for the Steamers and get the bats back to work in the bottom of the 7th. The pitch, low and away, 1-2. Crowd has apparently done a doozy over at the concession stands tonight. This packed Friday night crowd. 1-2 pitch from Kaufman, away 2-2. You can't blame fans for showing out after they watched Tarboro and Edenton the first time around. 10-8 final in favor of the River Bandits. It was close all the way to the end. Teams trading 2 runs, bottom of the 8th, top of the 9th. Count now full. Cutler working his way back. At its peak, you were hard-pressed to find a seat in any of the bleachers. And the 3-2 from Kaufman. Ground ball, shortstop, backhanded by Stalen. Has to go quickly across the diamond. Mustaine reaches up and grabs it. River Bandits put 2 on. Don't bring any home. Ben Kaufman gets out of it with a clean mark on his ERA. Keeps it at 0.00. 11-1 in favor of the Steamers over the River Bandits as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. It's time to stretch here at historic Hicks Field. Welcome back to historic Hicks Field. I'm Ray Dunn. You're in the Indians and Steamers YouTube channel. 11-1 in favor of the Clams. Jackson Hipp, right fielder, up to bat. Will Smith still in the game. His first pitch inside, 1-0. Hipp walked, came around to score last time up in that long 5th inning. Pair of strikeouts before that. Pitch to him. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Steamers 11 runs on 10 hits. River Bandits 1 run on 3 hits. Both teams clean of errors. Ball outside, 2-1. Smith's 2-1 to Hipp. Foul back, 2-2. Two now to Hipp. Outside, 3-2. Count full, and the pitch to Hipp. Sends this one in the air to right center field. Right fielder coming on, makes the catch. And Hipp is set down. Casey Hare, who is yet to get out with Hips Don't Lie as his walk-up song, has Hips Don't Lie blaring over the speaker, walked home a run in the 5th inning, also singled in the 4th, and grounded to second in the 2nd. The 0-1 to him, up and away. The 0-0 to him is up and away for a 1-0 count. Got my food laid up here in the press box. We'll blame the brain power on that. And the 1-0 pitch to him. Foul back, now 1-1. a Premier Collegiate League All-Star last summer, who says the coolest thing that ever happened to him was playing for the Eatonton Steamers. Marshall McDonald described his left-handed bat as special. And once he gets going, he is very difficult to beat. That's straight from manager himself. 1-1. 2-1. Prior to his time at Milligan University, began his career at High Point University. And through 3 games in 2020, was hitting .500 before the cancellation of the season due to COVID-19. 2-1. Eaton's count up at 2. And the left-handed bat faces the 2-2. Inside and low, a 3-2. Runs count full. Hare looking back, talking to the ump. Trying to get a gauge on where that one was. Chase Bruno. Deck circle. 3-2 pitch upstairs. Hare is walked again. 1 out base runner for Chase Bruno. Got to spend some time with Chase Bruno at the baseball camp today. So first baseball camp is down, but the Eatonton Steamers have another youth baseball camp this summer. That camp dates are July 14th through the 16th. That's July 14th through the 16th. Young ball players between the ages of 5 and 13 are welcome. Visit EatontonSteamers.com to download the registration form today. It's 3 days of fun. A couple of home runs hit by kids who were playing out in the outfield with the tennis ball. First pitch, Bruno swings and misses. 0-1. Tonight, as some of the kids from the baseball camp trickled in, stopping by the dugout, saw Jackson Hipp signing some autographs, coached some kids up over the last couple days that wanted to make sure they had a memento from that. Ball misses 1-1. Day 1, Jacob Mustaine did a lot over at first base, teaching kids the fundamentals over there, and even cheering some kids up when things didn't quite go their way on the ball field. Spent a solid 5 minutes trying to get everyone's spirits up. A 1-1, swing and a miss, 1-2. And today, Anthony Stalin was the one that was pitching as they set up a field in left field for the kids to play tennis ball, baseball. 2 teams just batted all the way through the lineup, and Stalin was getting rocked by those kids with the tennis baseball. He let up a lot of home runs. Bruno flares this one into right field down the line. This one just foul. But certainly a lot of good done over the last couple of days by these players, teaching the game to the next generation of, hopefully, Steamers as they grow up. No one was on board with the Are You More Talented Than the Broadcaster station, though I'm sure I would have lost to a number of the kids. Some pop in their bats. And even with a tennis ball, it's not so easy to put that ball over the teal monster where they were hitting from. 1-2. Bruno puts this one in the air behind second base. Second baseman Anthony Sherwin able to make the catch. Two away now. Hunter Cole coming to bat. Cole has walked a pair of times. A single and a flyout. Scored twice. And Will Smith, who's done a good job of the last 2 2/3, now pitches to Cole. Inside. 1-0. These two teams will meet up again tomorrow night, this time at Tarboro. For the Steamers come back home for a doubleheader against Greenbrier Knights on Sunday. Cole fights this one off foul over the grandstand. This 4-game weekend quite essential to the eventual team's success in this division. 1-1. Outside 2-1. There will be a stretch of 18 days in July where the Steamers see the River Bandits 8 times. For now, just twice in 2 days. Being able to pick one up here as Cole foul tips this one. Evens up the count at 2. Being able to pick up this one brings them closer in that divisional standing. Again, a sweep of the River Bandits tonight and tomorrow puts them ahead in the division standings. 2-2 pitch to Cole. Swing and a miss. He is struck out. Smith allows base runner, but sets down the next 2, strikes out Cole to end the inning. 11-1 in favor of the Steamers as we head to the top of the 8th inning here on the Into the Steamers YouTube channel. Tyrus Bumgarner taking the mound for the Steamers in the 8th. Before we get to that, Venture Tours is excited to announce the return of their Atlantic City Casino day trips. You don't have to break your piggy bank to visit Atlantic City for the day. Tickets are $85 and you must be 21 years or older to participate. Trip includes $35 in free slot play at Resorts Casino. These Saturday trips offer exciting escorted trips where you can ride in comfort and luxury. If you're interested in traveling with Venture Tours, give them a call at 757-494-1480 or visit VentureBusTours.com. Venture Tours is the official travel partner of the Steamers for the 2021 season. Ben Jones coming to the dish. Now at shortstop. Bumgarner's first pitch, a ball. Bumgarner's family in town. Bumgarner, of course, those who do not know, played Little League Baseball with Daniel Rutherford and Daniel Brandon. The 1-0 pitch, low, 2-0. So a bit of a family affair having the family in town because Tyrus Bumgarner's dad, Chad Bumgarner, was the Little League coach for Daniel Brandon, Tyrus, and Daniel Rutherford growing up. 2-0 pitch. Misses, 3-0. I got the band back together last night. Saw them at Governor's Pub for dinner. All hanging out, enjoying an off day, enjoying having family in town. 3-0 for Bumgarner. Outside, ball 4, 4-pitch walk. start this 8th inning. Ben Jones aboard. Brett Folk take a quick visit to the mound. Dane Hoggard coming to bat. Tarboro making some substitutions as we move into the latter portions of this ball game. Brett Folk talking to his right-hander from West Virginia State. And the first pitch from Bumgarner. Low. 1-0. 5 straight balls coming in this game. One-0. Misses. 2-0. Bumgarner was a two-sport athlete at Spring Valley High School in West Virginia, hometown of Canovo, West Virginia. Was touted as the 5th best prospect from West Virginia in a 2020 high school class. This ball gets away. 3-0, runner now on second. And one of the questions in the opening questionnaire, just a little icebreaker for the players, was biggest animal you believe you could kill with your bare hands. He believes he could kill an elephant with his bare hands. Barry does not lack confidence in himself. Runner on second. That one misses. Walked the first 2 batters, 4 pitches apiece. Now with nobody out, 2-1. And Michael Dolberry coming to the dish. Dolberry's seen plenty of the Steamers thus far this season. Did not start in this game, but comes in. Place where Pete Costantino was batting before. First pitch. And there's a strike. Bumgarner in the zone. When he's clicking, Bumgarner can really overpower hitters. Swing and a miss. 0-2. And blow it by them. Inning and a third thus far this summer. 3 strikeouts. So that's how he usually works his way out. And the 0-2 pitch is cut on and missed. That's a strikeout for Bumgarner. 1 away. Kendall Pearson up to bat as another substitution in this 8th inning. Bumgarner pair walks to start the inning, a 3-pitch strikeout. Low and away, ball 1. Fouled right back to the netting. I forgot the netting was there. Leaning back for a second. Wide open press box window. Evens the count at 1. Count even at 1. Bumgarner throws that one right by Pearson. 1-2. Eatonton Baseball Club fundraiser tonight. Tommy Bass over Pielent. People know go get their jerseys. These black jerseys. One night specialty. Logos both the Aces and the Steamers. And this one going to hit Pearson. Not too thrilled about it. Throws the bat up down the line. Loads the bases. Bases now loaded for Ethan Fuel, who took a foul ball off his leg, and if you had to have bet who would still be in this game for the River Bandits tonight, beyond most of the stars, Fuel probably wouldn't be your first pick after the attention he received afterwards, but toughed it out, because that lasted most of the other stars catching this game. It takes first pitch for a ball. But as I was saying, the Eatonton Baseball Club fundraiser, these black jerseys, the Eatonton Aces, logo of the high school, and the Steamers logo on each side. You can see the color scheme on both arms is different. Script of Eatonton across chest to strike, evens the count at 1. Looks fresh with the black pants, the all black look. And right now, the silent auction wrapping up. There's fans in attendance. And a chance to bid. 1-1. Foul back. 1 and 2. Minimum bid $50. I'm sure a number of host families will be going home with their player's jersey. Of course, some of these get quite competitive all the way down to the end to secure one of these fine looking jerseys for your favorite player. The 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. It's about favorite player, about which one fits. I'm sure some autographs will be signed on them later. 2-2 from Bumgardner. This one gets past Pernay, kicks back out from the backstop. Runs the count full, 3 and 2. Gardner kicks his 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Second strikeout of the inning. Bring Andrew Casey to the dish. Base is loaded and 2 gone. Casey had a solo shot in the 4th inning of Monday's game between these two squads. First pitch to Casey. Misses. 1-0. The 1-0 from Baumgartner. Also misses. 2-0. West Virginia State putting 3 guys on this team. Daniel Brandon, Tyrus Baumgartner, the 2 West Virginia natives. Then Ryan Kay. 2-0 pitch. This one kicks away from Pernetti. 3-0. Tonight, Marshall McDonald going for win at number 25 of his Steamers career. The second-year manager. 3-0 pitch, and that will walk home a run. It is now 11-2 as Casey gets an RBI on the walk. Cam Hassert coming to bat. Flew out, ground into a fielder's choice. Still bases loaded, still 2 outs, and the ball gets right past Hassert, and you can really see the potential of Baumgartner. Gets a little more consistent in the zone. He's able to overpower hitters. As I said, Marshall McDonald going for win 25 in year 2. Right on the heels of Stony Wine, who won 27 games. Of course, Coach Wine did that in one full Coastal Plain League season. And quickly 0-2. Had 50 games to work with. Marshall McDonald, only 26 league games a year ago. And this year, every game counting towards the overall record. 44 on the schedule, the 0-2. This one, grounded foul. Keeps him alive. Stony Wine, the manager in 1999. Led the Steamers to their only winning record in their first 6 years of existence. The pitch misses, 1-2. If the Steamers have as successful seasons they're looking for, Marshall McDonald definitely going to move his way up that leaderboard. That one's fouled back over the grandstand towards the street. Started the season only 6 wins behind Stony Wine. Only 10 behind Dustin Kaufman. And one misses, even the count up at 2. 11 behind Josh Scott. Definitely plausible. If Steamers have a very successful season, he could be up within that top 5. This one pop foul. Make his way to the top 5. Joel Tremblay, 45-22, sits in 5th place. 24 wins would mean a winning record for the year for Marshall McDonald. And move him into a tie with Tremblay. But in front of him, 2-2 pitch from Baumgartner, swung on and missed, and sets down the side. So the River Bandits do tack on one more. Bases loaded walk brings home a run, but Steamers still lead this one 11-2 as we head to the bottom of the 8th inning here on the Yankton Steamers YouTube channel. Will Smith back on the mound for the Tarboro River Bandits. Before we get to the baseball, we would like to let you know that the Yankton Steamers are the greatest show in town. How can we make that any better? Throw in some fireworks. We're not talking about the home runs we've seen on the field today. We're talking about actual fireworks shows. There's 2 more of them scheduled for this summer. You can catch these shows on Friday, July 2nd and Wednesday, July 28th. Mark your calendars, and we will see you at the ballpark. Will Smith facing Aaron Copeland. The first pitch, Copeland sends this one in the air, shallow center, second baseman back, and makes the catch. Brian Hama to the dish. Hama relieved Ian Jenkins, who thoroughly impressed in his first night as an Eatonton Steamer. Double walk and a single that brought home 2. Hama thus far a strikeout. First pitch to him. Upstairs. 1-0. 1-0 pitch to Hama. Outside, 2-0. Two-0 pitch. Foul back, 2-1. So Copeland with a pair of home runs already on the season. 7 games in. Put some pretty good pace. 2-0 now. Hama found this one back. 2-2. His pace, give him about 11 home runs this year. Chad Cedillo holds the record back in 2015. Pettit Cup team. Hit 16 homers. 2-2 pitch. Hama found this one back. And a pair of Steamers already at 5 RBIs, which at this pace would put them close. It's being on pace to knocking off Houston Wright's 51 RBIs from last summer. Still an absurd number for the amount of games played as Hama fouls this one off down the right field side. And that gets out of the ballpark. Count even at 2. Hama. Pitch from Will Smith. Swing and a miss on a ball upstairs. 2 away. Jacob Mustaine missed a home run by maybe 5 feet. And that might even be too generous. His last time up. 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored thus far. A nice catch made out in right field along the wall. Will Smith lines, kicks, and delivers. Swing and a miss. 0-1. And he's looking to put one back towards that scoreboard and maybe off of that scoreboard. Power hitter yet to hit a home run this summer. 1-1 has excelled at drawing walks thus far. And the 1-1 pitch outside. 2-1. To Mustaine. Upstairs, up and in. 3-1. To number 31. And Smith fires. And this one hits the end of the bat. Cue shot foul off the bricks of the Steamers dugout and kicked over to third base coach James Stalin. Proves he can still make a play over there. Fielded very fundamentally sound player back in his day. Now on the coaching side of things. 3-2 pitch to Mustaine. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out. Steamers go in order in the 8th. Pair of strikeouts, 2 and the inning. Still lead this game 11-2 as we head to the top of the 9th inning. Welcome back inside historic Hicks Field. Quite the night for the Steamers offense. I'm Ray Dunn. Clams lead 11-2 in the top of the ninth inning, fueled by a 7 spot in the fifth inning. Spencer Ambrose, the left-handed pitcher from Bluefield College, coming to pitch, originally from Elizabeth City, will face Nick Hussey to get this inning started. And Ambrose has quite the following at these games. Elizabeth City, not too far away. There are a number of kids who come up to the dugout consistently games asking for Ambrose to get in. His first pitch misses low and in, 1-0. So to all of them, they're getting their wish. Ambrose on the mound, tasked with getting the final 3 outs of this one. Foul ball, 1-1. Ambrose, 6'2", 195. He's had quite a baseball career. Both pitched a no-hitter and hit for the cycle during his high school career. The 1-1, up and in, 2-1. Even maybe more impressively, on his 18th birthday exactly, he won $2,000 on a scratch-off ticket. That's the type of information you get from the opening day questionnaire. So he's down the count 2-1, the pitch, and there for a strike. Evens the count up at 2. Ambrose, part of the pair of Bluefield College left-handers. The pitch from him. Bounces in. Appeal down to first. No swing. Count full. 3-2. And the 3-2 from Ambrose. Inside. Ball 4. Leadoff man aboard. Hussey able to get on base with a walk. Into the game late, but second time on base. Levice Aguila. First at bat for him. Takes a strike. Oh, 1 now to the pinch hitter. And he's driven to left field. This one back, and it's off the wall. Very, very long single. So Aguila with a single. Move Hussey over to second. First and second. I believe that's still Hunter Cole out there. Can't tell from my vantage point. But nonetheless, good job getting that ball in. Ben Jones, the shortstop, with 2 on and nobody out, fouls 1 back, 0-1. Ambrose looking back at second. Looks back in the 0-1. Breaking ball inside, 1-1. River Bandits bullpen gathering down the right field line just outside of the bullpen. Looking on, watching the game. 1-1 from Ambrose inside, 2-1. Kids going to start gathering outside of Steamer's dugout. Kids run the bases on Fridays. So we'll give them a post-game report. I'm sure there'll be a lot of yelling and screaming and carrying on as Jones turns on this one, sends this one deep to left field, back at the wall, and the catch is made. 1 away. Dean Hoggart, the outfielder from Seton Hall, now up to bat. And the first pitch to him. Skied, this one, shallow center. Stalen coming out, Copeland coming on. Copeland makes the catch. 2 away. And the Steamers 1 out away from going above 500 and knocking off Tarboro for the first time this summer. Michael Dolberry coming to bat, struck out in the 8th inning. Ambrose first pitch, fouled towards the Steamers dugout. And once again, it's James Stalen making the play on the ball. Bare hands that one. I wish our angle of the camera could have caught that one. So he'll want that one on replay. The 0-1 to Dolberry. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Ambrose ahead, 0-2 to Michael Dolberry. Steamers 1 strike away from their 4th win of the 2021 summer. Pitch, this one gets away from Pernetti. 1-2 as the runners move up to 2nd and 3rd. Ambrose once again ahead of the count, 1-2. Kicks, fires, up and away, evens the count up at 2. Two on, 2 out, 2-2 the count. Ambrose once again delivers. This one's low in the dirt. 3-2. Dolberry's worked it back to a full count. The Steamers are up the corner of their dugout. And the 3-2. Fouled back. Can feel the air of anticipation in both this crowd, the Steamers dugout, players on the field, of being 1 strike away from winning this game. A good start to a big weekend. And the 3-2 from Ambrose. This one, ball 4, gets the backstop, runner not moving, bases loaded. We'll try this one again. Kendall Pearson up to bat. At the base is loaded. Pearson was hit by a pitch in the 8th inning. And the first pitch to him. Low. 1-0. From Ambrose. In there for strike. 1-1. And the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Crowd erupts. 1 strike away once again. Enough to send these fans home happy. Night where the kids camp Overran the stance, and they'll get to run the bases. After this one comes completion. The 1-2 outside, 2-2. Down the third base line, they're clapping in anticipation. The 2-2 pitch from Ambrose is skied to right field. This one going back, and it is gone. A grand slam home run for Kendall Pearson. Makes this one 11-6 in favor of the Steamers still. Ethan Fuel, fifth at bat. Now 11-6 with Fuel coming to bat. Ambrose still on the mound. First pitch, low, 1-0. River Bandits down to the last strike multiple times in this inning. And able to put a 4 spot on here. 1-1. Ambrose is 1-1. Foul back. 1-2. Once again, trying to get out of this ninth inning, send this crowd home happy, get the kids to run the bases, and get the jerseys to their rightful bidders. Ambrose kicks and fires. Curveball. Misses inside, if you couldn't tell by the crowd's reaction to that one. Ethan Fuel. Let's see another pitch. And now the 2-2. Breaking ball, 3-2. Count full, 2 outs. Ambrose bounces this one in there. And Marshall McDonald will head out to the mound. Runner on now with 2 outs. Steamers still up 5. Grand slam from Kendall Pearson made this one much closer. It was 11-2 at one point. It was 11-1 entering the 8th inning. Number 39, Andrew Casey. Coming to the dish. Casey. Pair of walks, 0 for 2. On the first pitch to him. A strike on the inside corner. One in there for a strike, 0-2, and once again Spencer Ambrose has worked ahead. 0-2, runner goes. Check swing, appeal down to first. That's the ball game. Andrew Casey set down on strikes. The Steamers beat the River Bandits 11-6. Behind an explosive fifth inning where they put up a 7-spot. They led by as much as 11-1. They grabbed this one, a home victory at historic Hicks Field to begin a weekend in which they play both PCL East teams a pair of times. Prove their home record to 3-1. Now 1-2 against the River Bandits this season, 4-3 on the season. Stick around. We'll have a post-game report coming to you in just a couple of minutes. Steamers win this one 11-6. I'm Ray Dunn. I've been taking you through it the entire time on the Eatonton Steamers YouTube channel. The kids are off and running here. The Steamers are off to a night after an 11-6 win over the River Bandits. I'm Ray Dunn here on the Eatonton Steamers YouTube channel with your post-game report. The Steamers jumped out to a lead early as they're going to try and get out of the way of this running group of kids, and this is making for an interesting scene. We can spin this to you a little bit over there. The kids run on by the Steamers getting off the field. It was a hot start. First three batters for this Steamers team. 2 singles and a 3-run homer for Aaron Copeland. Put the Clams up 3-0 early. They would hold 3-0 lead till the top of the third. Brantley Cutler would come around to score on a base knock from Pete Constantino. It was 3-1. And then the Steamers responded in the fourth inning with a solo shot from Anthony Stalen, his first of the summer. And Stalen, good evening for him, 2 for 4 with that home run. And then the fifth inning happened. And the fifth inning was what broke this game wide open. Pair of walks to start the inning to Bruno and Cole. A single from Aaron Copeland. Infield single to shortstop. Loaded the bases. And Ian Jenkins hit a ground ball up the middle that kicked off a second base and brought home Bruno and Cole. Copeland and Jenkins were both safe. Brian Homewood coming to run for Jenkins, who had his first night with the Steamers, 2 for 2 with a walk and 2 RBIs. Jacob Mustaine would walk after that, and a pair of outs put the inning in jeopardy with Jackson Hip walked. That brought home a run. That loaded the bases back up, and then Casey Hare, RBI on his walk. Chase Bruno, another day, another RBI single. This one brought home 2, still in the fifth inning. 7 runs come across in the fifth inning for the Steamers. It would lead 11-1. And then some late action for the River Bandits. 1 run across in the 8th and a grand slam from Kendall Pearson in the 9th. Makes it the 11-6 final in a game that the Steamers controlled throughout. That's your final from historic Hicks Field. The Steamers take on the River Bandits again tomorrow night, this time at Tarboro Municipal Stadium. A road trip for one night and then coming back to historic Hicks Field for a doubleheader on Father's Day against the Greenbrier Knights. Knights who split a doubleheader with this River Bandits squad on Thursday night. So a lot of PCL East action this weekend. We can't wait for it. We hope you tune into all of it. Steamers then have an off day on Monday. I'm Ray Dunn. I've been taking you through the entire action here on the Eatonton Steamers YouTube channel. Stay well, and I hope to talk to you real soon.